and spicy chicken thighs. We're going to cook this in our Ninja Foodi SmartLid today. And there are quite a few ingredients out here, so let me just go over them real quick with you. In no particular order. Butter. If you can find this, grab it. This is an 82% butterfat butter. Makes everything better. Light or dark, I'll be using a little dark sugar today. Salt and pepper, of course you know what I'm going to use. Let's not forget the main ingredient. I haven't counted how many are in here, but these are chicken thighs. We got about a little over 2 pounds chicken thighs. What else we got here for you? We got some onion powder, smoked paprika, garlic powder. The container was too big to get on the counter, but this is chili powder, minced garlic, fresh rosemary. This makes a big difference. Don't skip this one, guys. Chicken broth. I went with the reduced sodium just because. And some canola oil. Now, there's a whole lot going on here. Like I said, we're going to be using our SmartLid Foodi. And the first thing we need to do is get all these dry ingredients together in a big old bowl so we can coat our chicken. So let's start with that. All of the measurements that I'm going to give you today can be adjusted to your liking. So just use it as a base. We're going to start with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Be very approximate. And a little more for good luck. Okay. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And don't forget, you can adjust this any way you want. 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Let's mix that up. Break up the brown sugar, which is always clumpy for some reason. But anyway, let's break that up. I'm going to get our chicken thighs out on a platter, and we want to coat them in this. I almost forgot the salt and pepper, guys. Make sure you get some of that in there. If you're using this, a little goes a long way. It's looking good in there. Butter's about melted. It is melted. Let's go ahead and turn it up to 4. I want to get it pretty hot there. That was just me turning it up. Next step is some garlic to taste, tablespoon or so. And that's what we're after. You hear that sizzle, there's just a little extra in there. You hear that sizzle right away, that's what we're going for. Careful, guys, don't burn your butter. Do a lot of stirring. As soon as this garlic becomes aromatic and starts to turn a little brown, we're going to add our chicken. Right out of the butter churn. And this butter that I showed you earlier is similar in taste to that. That's a taste, even though I had it quite a few years ago, that's a taste that you don't soon forget. And everything else pales in comparison, to be honest. And so, one more time. All right, all we're after here is a very good crisp on each side. So we're going to let that go about 5 minutes and flip them over, give them about 5 minutes on the other side, and then continue. Well, I sure do wish I had smell-o-vision for you guys, but because the odor here, the smell is just phenomenal. Well, yeah, see that crisp right there? That is exactly what we're after, and that butter is helping us get that. Oh, these are just coming out absolutely perfect. We're going to give them 5 minutes on this side as well. And yes, we want that little crispy stuff down there on the bottom. We want that. We're going to deglaze this in a minute. Oh. Wrap that skin back around. I'm deciding to try to fall apart on me here. There we go. I wrangled it under control, I think. Anyway, continue for 5 more minutes. Lid off, lid open, or off if you're using the old one. And then we're going to move on to the next step. Alright, now we've got both sides where we want it. I've got 3 little sprigs here. One's a pretty good size of fresh rosemary. And what we want to do is just get that rosemary right down in there. Now, I've got a half of a cup of that reduced sodium chicken broth. I'm going to slowly pour. I'm just going to get my deglazing going here. I'm trying to actually shoot for the edges. There we go. You hear it? You see it? It's pretty good right there. That was about a quarter cup. We're going to hold it right there. Nope, let's go ahead and finish it off. Didn't have much left. Let's finish that off. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. This is the important part. If you got the old Foodi, go grab your pressure lid. If you got the one lid, just drop her down. Make sure you turn your valve here to seal, because we are going to go pressure cooking. If you're dealing with the one lid, you will have to reach up top and pull your slider all the way to the left. We will have to end the sear saute. Okay, that'll switch us over to default pressure high. The chicken is starting to cook, but don't forget I do have bone in. If you have boneless, you might want to go a little less than this. But I'm going to go 15 minutes, pressure high, fire away. The preheat is going to be very quick on this because of the boiling liquid that's already in it. It'll bring up the temperature pretty fast. We're going to give this a 15-minute pressure cook. Maybe a 5-minute natural afterwards, maybe. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go that far or not. And then we'll check the temperature when we get everything out, see if we need to boil some down or not. Well, we've just hit the 15-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and release the pressure. Done about a 1-minute natural. So I'm going to go ahead and get that pressure off. And once that gets reduced, we'll go ahead and get in there and check them out, do a temperature test. Oh, wow, they look so good, guys. Let me get you a better shot there. The smell just hit me. Amazing. Anyway, let's get a quick temperature test, although I'm pretty sure what they are. I've done this touching the bone there. Yeah, 195 on the bone. 190. I'm going to go down into the meat. That is so tender. I'm afraid it's going to fall apart on me. All right. Let's move on to the next phase. All right, little bonus content for you. I needed something to serve this chicken over top of. It is out of the Foodi pot. I cleaned it up a little bit. This is 1 cup of that reduced sodium chicken broth. And this is 1 cup of jasmine rice. This is a sprinkle of my favorite. A quick stir. Back into the Foodi we go. 2 minutes on high. That's right, 2 minutes on high. 10-minute pressure release, natural pressure release, and we'll have the best jasmine rice you can ever have to serve our chicken over top of. Well, there you have it. Sweet and spicy chicken thighs done in the Ninja
Foodi SmartLid or SmartLid. I did take a little side trip there and made myself some jasmine rice in the same Foodi. And let's cut into one of these and see how we're doing. Oh, well, that is just falling apart. Now, I did strain the juice that I collected from it. Got a little piece of rosemary there. I strained it the best I could, and I just poured it right over the top for that extra little something. And that is just so tender. I don't need a knife for this at all. Let's give that a try, guys. First up, just the chicken by itself. Some of that sauce on it. Oh, no chewing required. Just evaporates. Wow. That is a great flavor. I'm going to get a little of the rice for some of the sauce I put on there. Perfectly cooked jasmine rice. And this bite will have the sauce, the chicken, and the rice all in the same bite. Let's get all those flavors together. You know, I've made this once before, but not in the Foodi. This is hands down way better, way more tender, more flavor than I did it last time. Definitely the Foodi is the winner here. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me some comments. We'll see you real soon on the next video.